Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Okay.
Disheartened by his failure to make Emily understand what he was doing, Detective Conby actually felt better seeing the frozen hell before him. There was a finality to it. Its clear symbolic opposite to the dark man's desert made him realize this was the end. Soon it would all be over.
It's not ogre. Until I say it, ogre. Hi, adopted mom Kuja, how you doing? Carnby doesn't need a fucking jacket. Carnby's from the streets. Ooh, this is a ship.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky That celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Ashton. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
The voice acting in this fucking game is amazing.
What can be said about Jacob van Ostad without evoking contempt or apologia? The first piece of information is the obvious. He is not the explorer Jeremy idolized in his youth, but the figment of his imagination. If you want biographical facts, I am not the one to answer such questions. In the case of Jeremy, he is a guardian of imagination, or rather a persona appointed the role of containing a self-sabotaging mania. However useful Jacob once was, his loyalty to Jeremy has slowly been replaced by fanaticism. Like a firekeeper who has for decades been burnt by his own sacred flames, now does what he imagines the fire wants. Jeremy has lost all control over Jacob and suffers greatly because of him, but is admittedly also still invigorated by his labor. In the plainest of words, Jacob keeps Jeremy sick so he can remain Jeremy.
Yeah, see, like, this is the thing, too, like, I fucking love voice acting. I would love to get into the industry a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's gonna take a whole career and make, you know, all that stuff, but I want to do the work. I hear shit like this, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I could be nearly as good as these folk. Oh, understandably so. Yeah, I'm not that intense. Yeah, I'm sure I could. I just am not, I've never been, I don't think I've ever actually, no, I got you. Yeah, I've never been able, I don't know if I've ever consciously been able to get into that mindset of doing that. I know I could. I think I could. I just don't know if I'd be able to perform like that. I've never quite done that before. Oh, you know what's really making this shit hit super hard for me? There's something spinning up there. Or flapping in the wind. I just read a huge story about the first expeditions that tried to get up to find the Bering Straits to oh god, the ones that tried to find the straits between Britain and you know, the one that goes up north of Canada. I just did a whole bunch of research with that a few weeks ago, and this is unnerving me more than most of the game. I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of the thing was. It's the ball crushing factory, Crispo. No, don't you fucking do that. No. You got me fucked up, dude. Oh my god. What's cruel? Yeah, I'm not vibing with that at all. What's cool is Carnby actually will cycle through the, he'll actually put the pistol in his, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no! Hello? I am not going in that quite yet. God damn. It's the ice cream man. Crispy, you're funny, dude. The ice cream man. And the soundtrack of this game just sells it so much. Oh, man, all these motherfuckers talking trash about this game. There's a few folks that are in the mindset of like, oh, it's just Resident Evil clone. It's just a Resident Evil clone. Man. This game's intense. align the stars? Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
Of course. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy. Maybe that is what you need. To temper that mania of yours.
Oh, that's it. He's a Half-Life zombie. Time to go, Carnby, come on. It is Richard Boardman, you're goddamn right. Oh. Fucking A, bro. Yeah.